Alright guys, KK4PON with you here. And step one of this trying to repair this board is done. And that was getting the RF modulator installed. I actually use a little pointer here. Beep beep. I got this one from eBay because I didn't feel like waiting for one to come from Finland. I think it's the TH70. I forget the name of the chip, but either way, it looks like a Copper Dragon clone. I got this one right here. 18 bucks plus $5 shipping. It came from New Jersey. So yeah, and we'll see if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this board working. This is a 250-425. And then use all these chips for a 60 clone. I've got, these are the chips that came out of it here. I've got quite a few chips for it, and then in here I've got like basically a set of two of all the hard to find stuff. I got two 6510s, two VIC-2s, two SIDs, and some PLAs. So hopefully I got enough in here to get this thing working. So we'll use this one. I don't know if you guys have used this before. Like I said, I got this one because I didn't want to wait for one from Finland. The two things that I've read, there's not really that much in the description here. It says it works with all these, blah, 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 blah. It says pins need to be soldered in correct positions. Okay, that's fine. A jumper need to be bridge closed for longboard or left open for shortboard. Okay. So, that's fine. And that's the only jumper on the board. So I assume that's the one I close for longboard. And then there's this pad over here in the corner, which I'm assuming is going to ground. If any of you guys have used this exact, I know it's a clone, but like I said, I don't want to wait for stuff to come from Finland. I may order one anyway for the clone, for the 60 clone, just so I have a good one. And I really don't like buying 64 parts off of eBay if I can avoid it. I'd rather buy off of makers, off of Tindy, off of, you know, some of the retro shops so that I support the community. But anyway, this board came out of a haul I got. I don't have a case for it. I do have a keyboard. Well, I have a case, but it's the one that I turned into a Combian with a Kira and Raspberry Pi. And that's my good C64 there, which I could take that board out and put this board in there because it's and make it like I might completely socket this board as well. I don't think I'm gonna make like a ZIF-4 or whatever they call it, it's all ZIF sockets, because basically I want to have my original 64 up there just kind of chilling, and then another one that I use on a daily basis, because I really do play a lot of 64 games. Some of the new Sarah Jane Avery stuff, Zeta Wing and Soul Force and all that stuff is just great. So anyway, this has been recapped. I believe I put new V-regs in it, but I'm going to use the switching ones. I think I used a switching one for here and left this one standard because it gave me Jan Beta's fart of death. I think that's what he called it. Anyways, it made some funny noises when you shut it off. So, but all new caps. I think these are Nichicons or V-shades, whatever. They're good stuff. It's been completely recapped. Other than that, everything is the way it was. I checked all the traces on the bottom look to see what's going on there. Make sure there wasn't anything broken, but anyway, step one's done. So if you guys, like I said, if you know for sure about this, because it says somewhere in the Copper Dragon website that if you power the board up without this grounded, you're going to have an issue. So I'm just assuming that that's the right ground fit, because on a real Copper Dragon replacement, these two pads are like just one of those little circles like you get for the like you get for the PAL. Man, right here. Still getting used to pointing at things in the video. But anyway, if you know, leave me a comment down below, and I hope this works. And I hope it gives me a sharp video. That one, I actually did the modulator mod, I guess you want to call it, where you cut some capacitors and short out an inductor and some stuff like that Adrian Black figured out, and it did make it a lot sharper. So, but that one I want just to be as original as possible. There's no other real mods in that. The only mods in that one are heatsinks. So it's all original parts. I think there's only one or two socketed chips on the whole board, so it works great. I game on it. I use SD to IEC, and everything works fine. So yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at. I'm not good enough with the editing to do like a whole build montage and stuff for this thing. I'll keep you guys updated. You can follow me on Twitter. And as a quick channel update, I want to thank those of you that have subscribed to me here recently. Really appreciate that. I never really planned on this channel to be like anything huge. I just kind of like doing stuff, and I like filming it. I need to get back to some more ham radio stuff, but I'm very glad that the retro computer community has supported me the way they do. So I'll probably be making another video today about some ham radio stuff, because I just came back from Hamcation. Well, came back at 20 minutes away from my house, but anyway. So, and what else? The Atari 400 project is stalled. It's in that box. It's still in pieces. I got the Brewing Academy AV mod in there and the UAV soundboard and all that stuff, and I got nothing. Now, one thing I learned, because I don't know that much about Ataris, I had recapped it previously. I should have left it alone. I'd recapped it, and it worked great, but it only had the RF video output, so I put that UAV board in there and all that stuff, and I think I might have powered it up without a cartridge, and I think that fried something. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to put that back together and sell it for, you know, someone can fix it probably easily, but I'll make another video about that. Other than that, I'm going to be putting some stuff on eBay. I really don't like doing, and I don't know how you guys really feel about selling stuff on Twitter, but like I got a couple things like this Lumafix. This is a Commodore Forever Lumafix that I don't really use. My video output's great, my S video output. I just sold my VIC-20, and that went off to California. I do have this VIC-20 user port breakout. I think it'll work on the 64 too. I got this because there's actually a project. No, it will work on the 64. There's a project in a magazine from a long time ago where you can build a little robot and control it with a Commodore 64. I thought that was fascinating, and I wanted to experiment with I/O, so I got that. I do have this other yeah, this is a user port breakout also. But this just breaks it out, so I can go to like a ribbon cable or some pin headers or something. And that's about it. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to using that. That's a Boffintronics Raspberry Pi Zero to Commodore 64 joystick adapter. And I've got a Pi Zero 1541 or 1541 Pi Zero, one of those Raspberry Pi based drives. I'm not going to use that either, so that's probably going to go for sale, because I just have better luck with my SD to IEC. It seems to run everything I want, and it's easy to use, so, and I've got it. So anyway, that's it. You guys, thanks for subscribing. If you're not following me on Twitter, why don't you go ahead and head on over there and follow me at KK4PYN. And if you're not subscribed here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm going to try and do more videos. I always say that, but I watch more Commodore 64 videos than I make. And like I said, there's actually some stuff in ham radio I'm going to be getting involved in soon, but I'll put that in another video. So for now, I'm going to start putting this thing back together, see if I can get it back to life. Probably spend the rest of the afternoon doing that. And check Twitter for updates. Other than that, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the future.